Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Elisha Space, a podcast where we explore the intersection of faith and mental health. This is your space to find hope, healing, and those aha moments that remind us we're never alone in our struggles. I'm your host, Elisha, and today we're diving deep into a topic that's so close to my heart. If you've ever found yourself worn thin while trying to stay strong, then this episode, it's for you. Our title today is When Strength Feels Weak, Finding Peace in Vulnerability. Because let's be real, there's this overwhelming pressure to be strong at all times. But what happens when your strength feels more like a burden? When holding it all together feels like you're falling apart? Well, today, we'll unpack how embracing vulnerability, especially in moments of weakness, can actually lead us to lasting peace, and why faith has so much to say about it. So grab your coffee, your tea, or even just a quiet space, and let's jump in. Let's start with the question, what does strength really mean to you? For many of us, strength is about resilience, endurance, and, to be honest, looking like we have it all figured out. But that mindset runs deep, doesn't it? We are often taught that showing vulnerability means we're weak. And yet I think we can all admit that there have been moments we felt overwhelmed or struggled under the weight of pressure, or even felt isolated because we couldn't admit we weren't okay. But here's the freeing truth. Strength doesn't mean perfection. It means honesty. It means being willing to say, I don't have it all together right now. And that vulnerability is where real transformation begins. Do you know one of my favorite quotes? It's Brené Brown, who says, vulnerability is not weakness. It's the most accurate measure of courage. When I think about vulnerability through the lens of faith, I'm reminded of one of the most powerful scriptures ever. My grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. Isn't that incredible? God's strength shines through our weaknesses. It doesn't condemn them. It means that when we lean into Him, our moments of vulnerability can become places of peace and growth, not shame or doubt. So, if you're struggling right now with feeling weak, whether it's emotionally, mentally, or spiritually, I hope you know there's power in allowing yourself to be seen, to be heard, and to rest in grace. Let's talk about how we can practically embrace vulnerability. It's a journey, and it doesn't happen overnight. So here are 3 steps to start. 1, give yourself permission to admit your feelings. This may sound simple, but it can be hard to take that first step of being honest about how you feel inside. Whether it's with a trusted friend, family member, counselor, or even in your prayer time, saying, I'm struggling, breaks the chains of secrecy and shame. 2, seek connection instead of isolation. Vulnerability thrives in community. When we share our struggles with the right people, we often discover we're not alone. Connection is powerful. It's healing. 3, remind yourself that grace meets you right here, right now. You don't have to prove your worth through your strength. You are loved even in your most fragile moments, especially then. So where are you today on your journey with vulnerability? Maybe you've been hiding behind the I'm fine mask for a while now. Maybe you feel exhausted trying to be strong for everyone else. If that's you, here's my encouragement. Pause, breathe, and remind yourself that peace doesn't come from pretending to be okay. Peace comes from honesty, from surrendering, and most importantly, from trusting that God's grace will carry you. Your vulnerability isn't weakness, it's bravery, and it's where healing begins. All right, friends, that's where we'll wrap up today's episode. I hope this conversation was an encouragement to you. Remember, the moments when strength feels weak are invitations to embrace vulnerability and let peace find you where you are. Thank you for spending time with me here on Elisha Space. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and share it with someone who might need this conversation too. And as always, feel free to connect with me on social media or send me a message. I'd love to hear your thoughts, your stories, and even your prayer requests. Until next time, take care, be kind to yourself, and embrace the beauty of your journey. See you soon.